Are you ready to season your Facebook pixel and make it hot? That way you set yourself up for a lot of sales. Alright guys, what's going on? I'm Braden Wirch. If this is your first time into my channel, make sure you hit subscribe. I continue to over-deliver insane value to you guys every day to grow you personally and financially as well. Alright, so I've got a highly requested video for you guys today. On my Instagram influencers video I did about a week and a half ago, a ton of y'all requested that I do a video on why to season your pixel and how to season your pixel. So that's what we're going to cover today. First, I'm going to talk about exactly why you need to season a pixel, and then we're going to cover exactly how to season a pixel. So first, the reason why you need to season a pixel is your Facebook pixel in the beginning is essentially dumb. It has no clue what your conversion events even mean in regards to your store. It has no intelligence. That's why if you've already been running Facebook ads, you might have seen in the beginning if you try to optimize for a conversion event like purchase, it actually showed as red when you were choosing it for your ad set. So this is going to give it that initial intelligence really quickly. And they consider also making your pixel hot because you can go ahead and give your pixel a lot of intelligence really quickly and have your pixel essentially very optimized for sales right off the bat. And that's what you want. And so if you've already been running a lot of Facebook ads, you've already been getting your traffic, add to carts, initiate checkouts, purchases, you've already got a seasoned pixel. And so this isn't going to be very important for you, but it is important anytime you're using a new pixel. So if you're using a new pixel, you definitely want to go ahead and do this. So this is going to give your pixel that initial intelligence. That way it knows what a purchase is. It knows who to target for the purchase. It knows, what initiate checkout and what add to carts mean on your website. And so you definitely want to go ahead and do this. Back in the day, the cost per melee, the cost per click was much lower because the competition was much lower. So you were going to season your pixel regardless, and it was going to be fairly cheap to do that and easy. It was essentially just going to season it on its own when you start running ads. Now you need to go ahead and make sure you do this. That way you set yourself up for success in the very beginning, even with all the competition. So the first way to do this is through Instagram influencers. The second way is through Facebook ads, and that's my preferred way. But the first way through Instagram influencers, essentially what you'll want to do is choose a big page and have them run a post. So you'll make an ad as usual, and then you'll go ahead and have them run that post. And you want a ton of traffic to your site in a very short period of time. In that way they can go ahead and you'll get the view contents, you'll get the add to carts, the initiate checkouts, the purchases. You'll get that all in a short period of time, and it'll be firing on your pixel will be firing very quickly in a very short period of time. It's going to make your pixel very seasoned and very hot. You can also do 3 to 5 small influencers to get the same effect. Essentially, you're just wanting to get a lot of traffic to your store really quickly to give you those add to carts, those initiate checkouts, those purchases. That way your pixel really knows what that means in regards to your store. So the way I prefer to do it is through Facebook ads. So let's go and switch on the computer and I'll show you exactly what to do. All right guys, so if you've seen my other Facebook ad videos, you know that I like to start with a PPE ad, an engagements ad on day one. I like to get that social proof, and I also like to give it the initial intelligence to know whether to push the ad more towards Facebook and more towards Instagram. Then I like to go to a conversions ad. This would be before that. This would be before you've run any ads. You want to do this. And so what I like to do is just on day one, just one day, what I'll do is I'll use the same post that I'm going to use for the engagements ad and for the conversions ad. So, and many times this could be your very first ad. But what I'll do is I'll go ahead and click traffic, and this is optimizing for link clicks. This is getting people to your store. It's not optimizing for a purchase because essentially your pixel doesn't even know what that means yet in regards to your store. So this is going to give you a lot of traffic very quickly. That way your pixel is firing off very quickly in a short period of time. So we'll want to go ahead and click traffic for link clicks, and then you'll go ahead and you'll make this essentially just like you would any other ad. So if you've if you've checked out my other Facebook ad videos, it's very similar, except I like to do 2 to 3 ad sets for traffic. It's just personal preference, what I like to do, how I feel I can season the pixel and get it really hot really quickly. In the Ads Manager, you can actually go to the pixels page and see your pixel firing off. And if you do this, whenever I've done 2 to 3 ad sets in this way, it fires off very, very hot, essentially, very quickly. And so what I like to do is do 2 to 3 ad sets with a few countries each. So you could do the big 5 in one ad set. So United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, United Kingdom. You could just do United States and Canada in one, and then you could do Germany and Netherlands in another one. I typically like to do it where I could potentially get sales though, because you are putting an ad out there, and if you're putting traffic out there, you could be getting sales, and essentially you do want to get a couple sales so that way your pixel knows what that even means for your store. So what I typically do is I like to do UK for sure. So I'll typically do UK, Spain, and France in one ad set. I'll do United States and Canada in one ad set, and then I'll choose a third one. So maybe, Netherlands, Belgium, Denmark, Germany. But typically I'll always do 2. So United States and Canada, UK, Spain, and France. And so those will be my 2, and I'll put in the detailed targeting just like I would with the engagements and the conversions ad. So, go ahead and watch my videos where I talk about the targeting and my actual Facebook ad strategy. That's very important. This is essentially before you even get to that point, but you still want to go ahead and treat it like you could be getting a decent amount of sales if you've got a winning product. So you want to go ahead and do the detailed targeting like that. Keep the automatic placements, daily budget. So I do the 2 to 3 ad sets at $5 to $10 each. If I'm ever starting with a new pixel, I typically just do $10 for each ad set because I'm trying to give it a lot of intelligence really quickly. But you could do $5, and you're still going to have the intelligence within a 24-hour period. You're going to season your pixel, and you're going to make your pixel hot. It's just I like to get it really fired up really quickly. That way I can move into a PPE ad and then a conversions ad and be good to go. And then I don't have to worry about it. I'm done. It already knows what initiate checkout, add to cart, view content, and purchase mean in regards to my store. That way then all I have to really focus on is the targeting. And then, obviously you need the good ad copy and all of that, but really for the ad itself, it's the targeting. So this is how you season a pixel. Anytime you're using a new pixel, you definitely want to do this. This is definitely a key going forward now with the competition rising with Facebook ads. You definitely want to go ahead and season your pixel. All right, guys, I hope you found insane value in this video. I continue to over-deliver insane value to you guys every day to grow you personally and financially as well. Please leave me a like on this video. Hit subscribe if you've not already. Leave me in the comments if you know another way to season your pixel, if you have another way you like to season your pixel. And then let me know if there's anything else having to do with Facebook ads that you'd like me to cover. And then if you'd like me to cover Google AdWords, I like to run a lot of Google ads. And so if you want me to cover videos on that, let me know in the comments below. All right, guys, keep grinding, and I'll see you in the next video.